All right, what is the tell me outside of being a good coach, what Greg Popovich, what his main thing is?
His main thing is being surly to sideline reporters.
Well, what's the,
Craig Sager usually?
What is and Sager has made a career of being good-natured about those things. What's probably the easiest job in sports media?
Sideline reporter.
Yes. Well, Doris Burke has come out, and she was in the New York Magazine, and here's a segment where she's talking about the grueling task of taking 30-second interviews with coaches, where the worst thing that will happen is they won't answer you, and then you go about your business. But it's to the point now where it's funny. He's surly with the media, but it's not even in a Belichickian kind of way. He's just surly with the media. And now, I understand if you covered San Antonio for a living and you had to every day churn out copy, that could be very frustrating. But if you were fortunate enough to have landed a network job where your job is for 4 times or 5 times during a game talking to a coach for 30 seconds, I would kind of just go with the flow, especially where it's Popovich's steez.
Popovich will do it, even if it's Sager or not Sager. You know, he hates it. And to be honest, it's not necessary to talk to a head coach between quarters.
No, it's not.
And it's a complete inconvenience, by the way. They're forced to do it. It's not as though they volunteered to do it. But so Popovich has taken that and run with it a little bit and kind of had fun with it.
Again, you're speaking to people for 30 seconds, going, what happened in the first quarter? And we got to shoot the ball better. How's that going to happen? Well, we're going to have to get in a rhythm. I mean, this isn't cold fusion. You're asking coaches benign questions. Now, I knew Craig Sager. He's a great guy. He was a nice guy. Craig Sager handled the job beautifully. He had to, but his whole thing was, look at me. I'm like wearing stupid suits and I'm, having a good time with it. And when he would get crapped on, he would kind of laugh along with it, and then people enjoyed it. I don't think if you sat down with him and asked what he did, he would say it was like writing War and Peace. Or, he was a great journalist. I think he had a good time and had a good rapport. What do you remember about Sager's things? Kevin Garnett making fun of his outfit.
Right, no, it's the bad outfits and his byplay with Popovich, actually.
Yes.
Those are the two things that I remember.
Right, and playing the straight man to Popovich. I mean, that's what he did. That's why we know the name Craig Sager, is because he played the straight man and allowed himself to be the butt of the joke, but, in doing so, made you like him. If I was Doris Burke, I would say, you know what, this is pretty fortunate. I'm in a pretty good place. I'm making a good deal of money really having to do nothing. And I'm sure she sidelights as being an intensely, insightful reporter and everything else. I'm sure she's very philanthropic and just the bee's knees. But you're talking to coaches for 30 seconds. It's really okay. It's fine.
Are you saying she takes herself too seriously?
I would say so.
Okay.
I would say if Popovich almost made you cry, I would say that, get over it.